Yesterday I was in Wels. It's a small town not very far from Linz. There was a rally there in front of Rotax, an Austrian company that builds different engines, a technology company basically. While we were there, I noticed some activists on top of the roof of Rotax and also other activists that were tied to the gates to prevent trucks coming in and out with their load. The reason why there was this protest at Rotax is because the company itself builds the engines that drive the UAVs that Israel uses to commit genocide in Palestine, in Gaza. Although Rotax officials tell us that they are not intentionally or actively sending their engines to Israel or selling their engines to Israel for it to do its extermination campaign against civilians, there are a lot of proofs that the engines are being manufactured in Austria but are being placed into these UAVs, into these drones, in the models 914, 916, these Heron drones and other drones. And those drones are used for offensive acts of terror, criminal acts of war against the civil population of Gaza. So that's basically why there was the rally, and to my big surprise, there were also activists, courageous people who decided to storm the building, get on top of the roof, block the gates.
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
We will never let you die!
We will never let you die!
Do their act of civil duty in order to try to stop this genocide. Put pressure on companies, put pressure on the government so that Austria too joins in with other countries who are now boycotting this genocidal entity.
Without the engines manufactured here, Elbit could not function. The Elbit drones, Hermes 900, run on Rotax motors. Rotax 916 and 914 motors are the heart of Elbit drones. Look it up, do your research. Instead of working here, complicit in genocide.
I was actually expecting the police to be swift in removing those people from the roof or in front of the gates. But actually, that's not what happened. I mean, I could observe that they had restraint. They waited. Maybe they were confused. I don't know. But it took a very long time until they started removing these people. What was even more surprising is that nobody got arrested. The 8 people that were taken into custody so that their identification could be processed were released on the same day, just a few hours later. And I believe that the city of Wels, the state of Oberösterreich, the mayor and everybody else involved, Rotax, the company itself, want to keep this low key, do not want to make any waves and do not want this story to get out there so that people do not bring the company Rotax with the genocide, the Holocaust that is now happening in Gaza, in Palestine, and in the West Bank. So please, if you are a human being, this is what you need to do. Spread the word, let the world know, put pressure on these companies, boycott, tell your officials that you are not going to stay silent in the face of the first broadcasted, live streamed Holocaust in history. Free Palestine until it's backwards.